It began with a flicker, a faint streak of light cutting silently across the black canvas of space, so subtle that most telescopes nearly missed it. At first glance, it looked ordinary, just another icy traveler wandering the void. But when astronomers ran the data, their hearts skipped a beat. This object wasn't orbiting our sun. It wasn't from here at all. It was passing through a stranger from another star system, moving faster than anything bound by our solar gravity. They called it 3 Atlas, the third interstellar visitor humanity had ever seen. And within days, it did something no one expected. It started breaking apart. Tiny fragments drifted from its surface, glowing faintly as if something inside was alive. Space objects don't just do that, not out here, not after billions of years of silence. Scientists watched in disbelief. Why would something that had survived light years of radiation, gravity, and time suddenly collapse when it reached us? What unseen force was tearing it apart? For a brief moment, the world forgot about everything else. Eyes turned upward. News feeds flooded with images of a cosmic body coming and done. But the strangest part wasn't that it broke. It was how it broke. The fragments didn't scatter randomly. They drifted in eerie synchronized motion like pieces of a puzzle, rearranging themselves. And just as researchers were beginning to map its course, something even more shocking happened. It split again. The object that had already fractured once tore itself apart a second time in perfect silence. More fragments, more light, an invisible storm unfolding millions of miles away. By now, even NASA's top analysts were scrambling. Was this a natural breakup, or something entirely different? One scientist described it best. It's like watching a message disintegrate before you can read it. That's when the tone shifted from curiosity to concern, because if 3 Atlas wasn't breaking apart by accident, then something else might be influencing it. Something we don't yet understand. And that single question changed everything. What if this object wasn't just a visitor? What if it was a warning? Whatever was happening out there wasn't just astronomy anymore. It was history in motion. A mystery written across the stars, unraveling piece by piece. And as the fragments scattered deeper into the dark, one thing became terrifyingly clear. This story was far from over, because what scientists were about to discover next would challenge everything we thought we knew about the universe. When the second split was confirmed, disbelief turned into chaos. Across observatories and research centers, data poured in faster than teams could process it. Each telescope told the same impossible story. 3 Atlas wasn't just breaking apart. It was reacting. Its fragments weren't behaving like debris. They seemed to shift direction slightly, deliberately, as if responding to something.
And that single observation sent a chill through every control room on Earth, because space doesn't react. Not like that. The laws of physics don't bend for a frozen rock. Yet, here it was, defying everything we thought we understood. Scientists tried to stay calm, but behind the equations and data models, fear was spreading. What if 3 Atlas wasn't a natural object at all? What if it was something else? Spectral scans revealed strange readings, light patterns that didn't match any non-chemical composition. It reflected sunlight in pulses, not steady glows, almost like it was sending a signal. At first, that idea sounded absurd, a signal from a piece of interstellar debris. But the more data they collected, the harder it was to ignore. NASA's deep space tracking confirmed an eerie rhythm. The fragments brightened and dimmed in precise intervals, not random measured. Some analysts have entered a repeating ratio, almost mathematical. Coincidence? Maybe. But if it wasn't, what was it trying to tell us? The discovery spread through private testnet networks, first quiet discussions, encrypted forums, whispered doubts. Then, inevitably, the public caught wind of it. And that's when panic began. Was it possible that 3 Atlas carried something artificial? A relic? A beacon? Or worse, a probe? People demanded answers, but scientists had none. The object was too far, too unstable, and fading fast. Meanwhile, each image from telescopes showed something new, fresh fractures, shifts in trajectory. It was almost as if the object was fighting to hold itself together or being torn apart by a force invisible to us. And the timing made it even more suspicious. Just days before its second breakup, solar activity spiked, a wave of energy from the sun's corona that swept across its path. Coincidence again? Or did that burst trigger something dormant inside it? Noon could agree. Theories collided, debates erupted, and in that storm of confusion, one truth became clear. 3 Atlas wasn't just another visitor, it was a message written in physics, and we're struggling to decode it before it vanished forever. And as one astronomer quickly said in a late-night interview, maybe it's not falling apart, maybe it's shedding its shell. That idea haunted everyone who heard it because if 3 Atlas was shedding something, then something else might be emerging. As 3 Atlas continued to fragment, theories exploded across the scientific community. Some were grounded, others wild, and a few downright unsettling. One idea suggested that 3 Atlas was a frozen relic from a dead star system, a piece of a world destroyed billions of years ago, preserved in ice and rock, finally crumbling under the warmth of our sun. The sequential splits, the glowing fragments, the strange movements, they could all be explained by trapped gases suddenly releasing their pressure. It sounded logical, but only partially. The timing of the splits didn't fully match solar heating.
Some fragments moved against expectations, almost like invisible forces nudged them, and the strange pulses of reflected light that couldn't be explained by ice alone. Then came a more controversial theory. Some researchers suggested the object could be artificial in origin. The non-random fragmentation pattern, the flickering light intervals, these could indicate design, not chance, a message hidden in plain sight or a probe we didn't understand. It was easy to dismiss at first. Alien engineering, surely not, and yet the pattern was persistent. Mathematical enough to raise eyebrows. Subtle enough to evade immediate detection. Others focused on physics, not speculation. Electrostatic disintegration became a leading contender. Tiny grains of dust and ice inside the object charged by the sun's magnetic field could repel each other, violently pulling the object apart in stages. It accounted for the repeated splits but didn't fully explain them. Light pulses or fragment behavior. As theories collided, so did emotions. For centuries, humanity has looked at space and felt awe, but we've always assumed predictability. Now, the cosmos was taunting us. We had questions that no model could answer, and every new image of 3 Atlas only made the puzzle stranger, and that's when curiosity turned into obsession. Astronomers began asking questions that seemed almost philosophical. Could interstellar objects like this be common? And we're just blind to them. Are we witnessing a natural process or the remnants of something intelligent? If fragments are shedding in space, what else might they carry? Elements, compounds, maybe even organic material. Each question demanded an answer. Some were scientific, some terrifying. The object's faint glows hinted at a known materials. The fragments' paths defied expectation, even the most seasoned. Scientists were forced to confront the uncomfortable truth. We might not be ready for what is out there. And yet, 3 Atlas reminded humanity of why we looked to the stars in the first place. It wasn't just a puzzle. It was a spark of wonder, a challenge, a story unfolding. Across light years, every telescope, every measurement, every calculation became a heartbeat in a story we were witnessing in real time. The universe was showing us its unpredictability, its chaos, and its beauty all in one shattered object. And as the fragments drifted farther, questions remained. Were these pieces harmless debris or carriers of a secret we hadn't even imagined? Somewhere out there, 3 Atlas continued its journey through the void, leaving a trail of uncertainty and fascination behind. And as it disappeared into the darkness, the universe seemed to whisper, there is more to discover, far more than we can see or measure. When we look up at the night sky, it feels serene, almost eternal. Stars twinkle quietly, drifting across the blackness, carrying light that's traveled billions of years just to reach us. Stars twinkle quietly, drifting across the blackness, carrying light that's traveled billions of years just to reach us. And then there's 3i, Atlas, a reminder that space isn't always calm. It's wild, unpredictable, alive in ways we barely understand. Somewhere beyond our solar system, countless objects like this are traveling through the void. Each one carries secrets, fragments of worlds, ancient histories, maybe even the ingredients for life itself. And every once in a while, one drifts close enough for us to glimpse its story. 3 Atlas is one of those rare visitors, a messenger from the stars, challenging our understanding, reminding us how small we are and how much we have yet to discover. Scientists now believe interstellar visitors may be far more common than we realized. Our telescopes only catch the brightest, fastest moving objects. Most pass unnoticed, silent, invisible, carrying their secrets across light years. And yet every discovery, like 3 Atlas, reshapes the way we think about the universe and about ourselves. Because if fragments from other worlds can drift into our cosmic neighborhood, then perhaps one day we might encounter something far more extraordinary, a trace of life, the remains of a civilization, or a message intentionally sent across the void. For now, 3 Atlas continues its journey. Fragments scatter into the darkness, fading from our instruments, disappearing into space. But the questions it leaves behind about motion, structure, and purpose will linger for decades. Was this breakup just a natural event or a clue to something more complex and extraordinary than anything we've imagined? Whatever the answer, the object has already given humanity something priceless. Wonder, that feeling we get when we stare at the night sky and ask what else is out there. It's curiosity, awe, and a little fear all rolled into one. And the truth is, somewhere right now another object might be heading our way. Silent, invisible, carrying secrets we cannot yet see. Humanity has always been drawn to the unknown. We chase it, study it, dream about it. We push past fear, past uncertainty, because the universe is too vast, too mysterious to ignore. So if tonight you find yourself staring at the sky, imagining what might be out there, remember this. 3 Atlas is not just a story of space. It's a story of curiosity, courage, and the drive to explore beyond what we know. And if you want to keep following these incredible discoveries, to see the next interstellar visitor, the next cosmic mystery unravel, make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, and join us on this journey. Because out there among the stars, the next great story is already on its way, and together we'll be ready to witness